Hello there, fellow citizens of the world. Tonight we're diving into the glorious mess that is democratic accountability. It's like a reality TV show, except the stakes are real, the drama is often boring, and the contestants are deeply unqualified. We're talking about the mechanisms that keep our elected officials from going full-on Emperor Palpatine. Think of it as a political immune system, protecting us from the virus of unchecked power. To illustrate this point, we'll be taking a trip around the world, visiting 3 countries, with vastly different approaches to holding their leaders accountable. Canada, South Korea and Kenya. Buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. And no, before you ask, we won't be covering the United States, because honestly, America, you're giving us enough material for an entire season, and frankly, it's exhausting. First up, we head north to Canada, a land known for its friendly people, stunning scenery, and a truly alarming obsession with maple syrup. But how do our neighbors to the north fare when it comes to holding their politicians accountable? Well, it's complicated. Canada's political system, like its syrup, can be surprisingly sticky. Let's take NDP leader Jagmeet Singh, for example. He's been making waves lately with his comments about potentially ditching the carbon tax agreement. Now, some argue that this is just good old-fashioned political maneuvering. Others see it as a betrayal of his party's environmental promises. The point is, Canadian media and the public are all over it, scrutinizing his every move. And that, my friends, is accountability in action. Next, we jet over to South Korea, where the political arena is about as subtle as a K-pop music video. And right now, it's playing out like a real-life political thriller, complete with impeachment proceedings against the president. That's right, folks. They don't mess around in South Korea. When it comes to holding their leaders accountable, they go big or go home. And by go big, I mean they have a whole system in place for removing a president from office. Now, whether or not you agree with the charges against the president is beside the point. What matters is that the mechanisms for accountability exist and are being used. That's more than we can say for some countries, America. Finally, we arrive in Kenya, a nation with a vibrant democracy and a history of political maneuvering that would make Machiavelli blush. And at the center of it all is President William Ruto. Ruto, who once promised to be a champion of the people, has been consolidating his power. He's brought some of his former critics, like Joho and Mbadi, into the fold, effectively neutralizing any opposition in parliament. This has many Kenyans worried. With the 2027 elections on the horizon, there are concerns about potential electoral manipulation and a lack of genuine democratic competition. Will Ruto be held accountable for his actions? Or will the 2027 elections be another season of the Ruto show? Only time will tell.